Hello, history enthusiasts. Today, we're stepping back in time to the early 18th century to unravel the War of the Spanish Succession. Imagine Europe as a grand chessboard, with powerful kingdoms vying for dominance. This war was a struggle for power that engulfed the continent from 1701 to 1714. It wasn't just about Spain, though the name might suggest that. It was about who would control the vast Spanish Empire. Spain, a once mighty empire, was fading in strength. Its king, Charles II, was childless and nearing the end of his reign. The question of who would inherit his throne loomed large over Europe. The balance of power, that delicate dance between nations, was at stake. The potential for one nation to gain too much power sparked fear and tension across the continent. It was a war that would pit nation against nation, dynasty against dynasty, in a struggle for supremacy. At the heart of this conflict lay the question of succession. Charles II of Spain, the last Habsburg ruler, died without an heir in 1700. This set off a scramble for the Spanish throne. The leading contenders were Louis XIV of France and Leopold I, Holy Roman Emperor. Both had familial ties to Charles II. The problem was, both were already incredibly powerful. Allowing either to control the Spanish Empire was unacceptable to other European powers. It would tip the balance of power too far in their favour. A partition treaty was proposed to maintain balance, but Charles II willed the entire Spanish Empire to Philip of Anjou. This move plunged the continent into war. The War of the Spanish Succession was a truly continental conflict, with battles fought not only in Spain, but also in Italy, Germany, the Netherlands, and even North America. It was a war of grand alliances, with Britain, the Dutch Republic, and Austria joining forces to oppose France and its allies. They aimed to prevent Philip of Anjou, now Philip V of Spain, from consolidating his power and to uphold the balance of power in Europe. One of the most significant battles of the war took place in 1704 at Blenheim, in present-day Germany. Here, the forces of the Grand Alliance, led by the Duke of Marlborough and Prince Eugene of Savoy, decisively defeated a Franco-Bavarian army. This victory prevented the French from capturing Vienna, the heart of the Holy Roman Empire, and marked a turning point in the war. Another crucial battle was fought at Ramillies in 1706, again a victory for the Grand Alliance under Marlborough. This victory effectively drove the French out of the Spanish Netherlands, present-day Belgium. These battles, along with others like Oudenarde in 1708 and Malplaquet in 1709, gradually turned the tide of the war against France and its allies. By 1713, after more than a decade of conflict, both sides were exhausted and ready for peace. The War of the Spanish Succession officially ended with the signing of the Treaty of Utrecht in 1713 and the Treaty of Rastatt in 1714. These treaties redrew the map of Europe, reflecting the shifting balance of power. Philip of Anjou was recognized as Philip V of Spain, but he had to renounce any claim to the French throne. This prevented a union of the French and Spanish crowns, a key objective of the Grand Alliance. The Spanish Netherlands, Milan, Naples and Sardinia were ceded to Austria, while Britain gained Gibraltar and Minorca, strategically important territories in the Mediterranean. The treaties marked the end of French expansionism and ushered in a new era of relative peace and stability in Europe. The concept of a balance of power, though not explicitly stated in the treaties, was now firmly established as a guiding principle in international relations.